Silk issue 1. She's a very new character. She was introduced last year in Amazing Spider-Man #1. The new Amazing Spider-Man, not the old Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, this is her first solo series. Her name is Cindy Moon. How did I not know that? I always just called her Silk. She's bitten by the same spider that bit Peter Parker and now has identical spider powers. Spider-Man found her living in a bunker. She'd been kind of kept in a bunker to hide her presence from the Inheritors, who are the people kicking off Spider-Verse. For some reason, they hadn't given her any pop culture references beyond, like, the 1990s. I'm not sure why. Sadism, perhaps. So that's kind of a good thing. She'd get, like, Nirvana, the Spice Girls, these funky little necklaces, but she'd miss out on, like, Ebola, Kanye West, reality TV. Oh, 50 Shades of Grey. It's interesting. She's actually got like a sort of retro kind of attitude to heroes and villains as well. You're a bad guy and I'm a good guy. That's all I need to know. Oh, but things have moved on now. It's like so much deeper than that. Hang on, she could weave clothing, actual cloth, out of her fingertips. For her first few appearances, she went with just like, oh, I'm just going to web up. She could have made a costume, and she just went with... I'm liking the whole interactions she has at work with all her bosses and co-workers and stuff, but it would be nice to have a superhero who's not a journalist. I mean, are there no other career choices? Just the moment you get powers, it's like, well, I better be a journalist. Oh my god, I'm sort of a journalist for Geek Pride. Does that mean I have powers? So her and Spider-Man had this thing where the spider pheromones meant that they couldn't physically be in the same room without like humping each other. But now they've kind of sort of, it's just kind of gotten awkward and sort of post-breakup-y, which is kind of good because I prefer him with MJ. I'm a traditionalist. And Black Cat's there. Black Cat, who has gone from being the sort of Marvel's Catwoman, kind of a bit flirty, a bit bad, but not really bad. She's now pretty bad. She's like Kingpin bad, but worse. She sort of moves back into the bunker where she was kept for like 10 years. And is using it as an apartment, but obviously, because it's a bunker where she was kept by some dude, they're obviously spying on her. But she has a really good, like, you know, wall of crazy. I love those. I want one, but I can never find, you know, enough conspiracy theories to keep a convincing one going. I might just, like, find random objects, pin them to a corkboard with bits of string, and then when people ask me what it is, I'll just cover it with a sheet and be like, nothing, and you should leave. You should leave. Stacey Lee does the art. I don't think I've seen anything by her before, but she's got a very kind of, almost like Amanda Connor in that she has really expressive faces, which I love. And Robbie Thompson is doing the writing. He wrote, I think, a few episodes of Supernatural. And I can actually kind of, knowing that, kind of see it in Silk, because it's got some really dark stuff, but it's also got a lot of like little light-hearted like jokes and stuff. I might add it to the pull list. I have a whole bunch of stuff on there already. I've Captain Marvel, Spider-Woman, Squirrel Girl, Harley Quinn, Red Sonja, all crime comics, but that rarely comes out. But I think this is actually a little bit better than Spider-Woman. So my selection process is basically go to Forbidden Planet, go to the, like, they have a little top 10 section, and just sort of pick something from that, because that's usually issue 1s and stuff that's kind of well hyped up. But if anyone has any recommendations or suggestions, I am totally open to that. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be something nobody's ever heard of, whatever. Oh! I dropped it. Shit, I dropped it. It's okay.